Okay, 120.3, the exercises, problem number one. I'm going to go to the whiteboard to do it. And as I go to the whiteboard, certainly I'll walk through this. If you're good with the blue area and you understand what the question asked for, that's fine. If not, we'll spend a little time on problem number one, a little less time on problem number two, so forth and so on. All right? So let me get to the whiteboard. And then I got to copy down what they said. And what they gave me was, they said A, B, and C are the roots to this equation over here. I'm going to write this down. So x cubed plus p1 x squared plus p2 x plus p3 equals 0. And what they're saying over here is they've got three roots to it. So let me write that down. It looks like this over here, x minus a. They said a was a root. They said b was a root. Whoops. Excuse me one second. They said b was a root. So that's going to be x minus b. And they said c was a root. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand it. And if you expand it, well, we've done this before. This is, we're pretty high up there in the number. I'm going to assume that you could actually expand this guy. If you did that, this would turn out to be x cubed, let's see, minus a plus b plus c x squared. And then you're going to get plus, you got some combinations here, right? AB, AC, and a BC, and that would be x minus ABC, and that equals 0. So now I'm going to, I think I know what P1 is now. P1 is equal to minus A plus B plus C. Let me point out what I'm seeing over here. I'm seeing this equates with that. All right, let's keep going. Whoops, sorry about that. Get my eraser out. P2 is going to equal AB plus AC plus BC. All right, let's keep going. And then what do we have? P3 equals minus ABC. Now, by the way, that I'm going to say it's pretty clear. Again, let me get the highlighter out again, that this here is equal to this here, and this here is equal to this here. That's all I did. I wrote that down. All right. Now, what Wells is asking for at this point, he's asking for the sum. And by the way, when I first saw this, I was confused by it as well. Give me 1 second. I made a mistake there. I picked the wrong tool. He's asking for the sum of 1 over A. All right, so someone says, I wonder what he's asking for there. And when Wells writes this down, he's actually asking for the sum of the roots. But he wants them in terms of the coefficients, P1, P2, P3. All right? So if he were asking this question over here, what's the sum of the roots, right? Well, immediately notice that it's just simply minus P1. That's all that is. But he's not asking for that, right? What is he asking for? He's asking for this, and I'll write it down for you. I'll erase this now. He's asking for the sum of the reciprocal of the roots. So really what he's asking for 1 over A plus 1 over B plus 1 over C. Oh, I don't see that up there yet. So what I want to do is I get a common denominator. And by that, I was initially confused by the notation I was using too. Well, the denominator would be ABC, right? And then for the numerator, what would you get? You would get BC plus AC plus AB. Well, I think I know what the bottom is. ABC is just minus P3. So I got that part covered. Now I'm looking at the top though, and I'm wondering, do I see that anywhere? And I do. I see the BC, AC, and the AB. What is it, P2? So what is it going to be? Minus P2 over P3. I recommend you look at the answer key and make sure you're staring at that, which is minus P2 over P3. And let me just check for that. Yeah, we're staring at that. So we're done with that. Thank you.